Bobbledink versus Dark Lizard versus Gin Juice versus Koala Pro versus Lucas B versus MTB in Crash Bash.
No, I may have it now. Yes, I got it.
Yes,
Okay.
got the gem.
For what?
Did you just get it, Marcus?
Ogre Piper.
Yeah.
I just got the gem for Jungle Fox.
Oh, Jesus, you're ahead. Again.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that level.
How many gems and crystals do you have?
Oh, I'll tell you in a minute. Let me.
I've
just
got like
finish this.
12 gems and 10 crystals at the moment. Something like that.
I've got 14. I've got 14 gems and 9 crystals. No, I've got 10 now. 14
10
gems
crystals.
and 10 crystals. Yeah. So I've got to get 1 more gem and 2 more crystals, which I can get very easily from the next one.
Boom.
Next 2.
Yeah. Bye!
So Toxic Dash and Ring Ding, I can get the crystals from, and I just get the gem from. Toxic Dash because I know Ring Ding's gem can be a nightmare.
I'm getting the Ring Ding gem actually.
Hello, YouTube watchers. It's your boy Bobbledink here from the future. Ooh, yes. And you can already hear one of my guests with me. I'm joined by Dancer the Fanta, Dark the Lizard, and Koala Pro.
Yeah, ballistics is. Yeah.
Hello. I'm someone who definitely competed in this race.
Absolutely. I mean, you're right there between Dark Lizard, Lord Pikachu, and who's the other guy? Boobledink. That's it. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Just
You
right there
just got
between those
closely.
three. Yeah. In fact, you know where that what is it? Yellow stripe next to Dingo Dial's head is. That's where Lord Pikachu's footage is.
You know what? If you squint, you can just see it.
Yeah. The reason I made it that small actually was because 8 videos. Oh, yeah. Correction for myself. Is a lot to render in one video, so I thought, whose footage is the least important. And I'm afraid you didn't make the cut, Dancer. So.
That's fair enough. I mean, at least Lord Pikachu's footage made it in. Very small, but it made it in.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have personally not included it because all he did was just run around and walk per room 1 for like 3 hours, but still.
And you know what? You can look forward to the highlights at the end of 2023 for that one.
Exactly.
So that's happening now.
Come in, Harley, if you want to come in.
And I think also you played as Tiny and Kong and their band in the race.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my footage couldn't be included.
Nice one.
But,
so
in full seriousness, though, I was supposed to be in this race, but timing did not work out, and I just did not have the commitment to be able to do this.
Nice. I'm glad one of us was able to bring it back to seriousness anyway.
Yeah. It's like, I wanted to do it, but then I thought, can I really commit to a possibly 4-hour Crash Bash race? Nah, I can't.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think it would be that long, but then...
it would have been that long for me, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So what you're saying is, the rest of us, would have stood a chance, really. Yeah.
Oh, you definitely stood a chance against me.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't join, because to make it like less predictable.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely. That's often the way of these sorts of things. But yeah, so at this point, the original commentary sort of got a bit like, we were suffering from mental fatigue and anguish, so thought we'd put this post-com over to, give a bit of analysis, talk strats or whatever.
So you
Dancer.
brought the only person who wasn't playing.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, seeing as you definitely did this race, I thought, I'd rather just straight up. I mean, you're a driver, right? And you know how it feels when people do backseat driving, so...
That's true.
I guess, would you like to backseat the strategy? Like, what would you have done that we didn't that would have won you the race? We'll start with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would have won me the race. Can't help you there.
Yeah.
I can tell you my
fair.
strategy though. My
Yeah, go for
strategy
it.
would have been get the crystals, get the gems, and don't get the ones I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Although
You know,
looking
that's
at the
funny.
levels that everyone's currently in, I do actually. Oh, those are levels I probably would have chosen myself. So,
Yeah.
especially the pogo levels.
Oh my god, Janinjuice. I just realized he's doing the crystal for Pogo Padlock.
Is that what he's doing?
He is a maverick.
Oh,
Like,
Is the crystal in that level
That's-
not good?
It's terrible.
How familiar are you with this game?
Honestly, not that much.
Okay.
That's
Do-
why I'm
do you-
saying I probably would have done the same thing as him.
Okay, fair. So, you know how the Pogo levels work, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so in Pogo Padlock, you paint the squares, but if you, in that particular iteration, if you jump back on your color, it cancels out all the squares that you've painted.
Ooh.
But the crystal for this challenge is you don't have any paint beneath you. And the only way to get squares is by shooting other players with a missile.
That is awful. I love it. And
Yeah,
hate it.
exactly. Yeah.
Like it sounds like a fun one to do if you weren't racing
Yeah. Or playing the game, really. Like,
or playing the game.
yeah.
No, I'd still rather do that than the what are the levels where you've got the your each character's on all four sides. You got to hit the balls into each other's goals.
Oh, that's the crash ball levels.
Yeah, I do not like those ones. So I'd rather do this than any of those, just in general.
That's quite a strong distaste, I think.
Oh yeah, no, I just hate how chaotic they are personally.
Yeah. I mean, I will say one bone I will throw the crystal is if you manage to get any painted squares on the crystal for Pogo Padlock, it doesn't cancel your squares out if you jump back over it.
Okay, that's good at
So,
least.
you know, it does throw you a bit of a bone, but then part of me's thinking, but this is Crash Bash, you know, they shouldn't have... That's too nice, you know?
I mean, they had to make it possible to finish the game.
Well, yeah. I'm still amazed that anyone's ever gotten 200% on this thing.
But what about 201%?
Oh, that's very true. Very, very true.
Because if I recall correctly, that's the percentage you get if you play two players and you're on
Correct.
different sides.
Yes. I didn't
So-
know about this until many years later, because actually when I was playing with my brothers, it was very difficult to, like, complete a campaign two-player. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't until many years later we realised what happens on the Oxide ride when you win two players. We always assumed it just stuck one of the players on the side, like it would any of the other ball games, but no, they put you in the same goal, and it's like, well, that's just not practical, game. But then it is Crash Bash, so I don't know what on earth we were expecting. Like,
The entire game isn't practical.
yeah.
Unless I'm just good at the dash.
That's quite hard.
So, Dark Lizard and Koala Pro, have either of you ever completed this game in its entirety?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Hats off to you. Respect. You know.
Thank you, dude.
But
It-
have
I
you
think-
ever done it 201%?
Yes, but with save states.
Understandable.
With
Okay.
Lobster.
Save states make sense.
Yeah.
For the single player, though, I didn't do save states, just normal.
Nah, that's fair.
You might have been there, Denta, for when I was doing that, like, a few years ago.
I think I might have actually. Honestly, when it involves Crash Bash, I kind of just block it from memory. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
wake
blame
up
you.
tomorrow, I'm gonna see this video, and I'll be like, hang on, what? When did I do this?
And you're not even playing.
I'm not even
That's
playing, but I'm gonna hear my voice in the video. I'm gonna be like, hang on, when did I commentate on this?
yeah.
Future
No,
Dante,
no,
if you're watching this video, remember, you left the oven on.
Yeah. And then it just cuts to a video of you closing your laptop, being like, "Oh shit!" And in the Spyro onesie doing the roll around and whatever, you know, and yeah, getting
I mean,
to the oven.
I'd record that if I knew where my onesie was.
Oh, you don't know where your onesie is anymore.
I think I put it in storage somewhere, but I don't remember.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think we found, sorry Gin Induce, but I think we found what we're spending the money on if the channel gets monetized. Danta Fanta's onesie fund.
It's probably up in the spare bedroom somewhere.
Yeah.
We use that as a storage space.
We need to get him a
fair enough.
Pepsi Man ones. That's the next.
Pepsi Man onesie. Oh my god, yes.
No, Fanta Man.
Fanta. Oh,
Mr.
yes.
Domino.
Mr. Domino, I'll be Mr. Domino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got respect. Let's go. Get out of my way.
Look forward to the inevitable Mr. Domino tournament.
So at this point, I was getting a bit stressed in the race.
Oh, what was the reason? Is it you couldn't win the race?
Yeah, it was something to do with that. That, and I just couldn't see. I died there.
You know what? That is fair enough. That is stressful.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, we'll take it from me, folks. Dying is stressful.
I would say that the cannon level specifically is stressful, but the entire game is stressful once you get to this point.
Yeah.
I don't know what warp room you are, but he's probably like 4th or 5th warp room, I'm guessing.
This is 4th.
4th, yeah. Things get ridiculously hard in that warp room.
Yeah. Well, the hard thing about this one in particular is that there's no, like, barriers to protect yourself. You're just out in the open fire range, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, sort of like this commentary, a bit of a free-for-all. You know? Whoever speaks most, whoever shoots most wins, you know, sort of thing.
Whoever doesn't get
I'm
groups.
glad you mentioned
Yeah.
it, because I have been shooting a lot of people while in this call.
Spicy.
See, there's me thinking you're joking, but then it just cuts to you with like a gun and a pigeon outside your window. Not today, Satan. Sort of thing.
I'm gonna have to get a lot of footage for you, aren't I?
Yep.
Dante is a pigeon key.
So also, as I'm saying this, I'm thinking, yep, there goes our monetization. Yeah.
Yeah, gonna have to get a gun and shoot a pigeon.
Yeah. I mean,
There we go.
I think you need a license for that, but
I have a license to kill.
license to kill. Mm.
You know, the James Bond movie and DVD. I can get that.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
I hope that's a James Bond movie, because if it's not, I've totally just embarrassed myself.
I mean, we have Google right here. I know we're in the middle of commentary, but you know, I'm not going to be able to sleep at night unless we get this sorted.
Okay, let's
So,
take a look. Yes, it is an actual James Bond movie.
okay,
Good.
you beat me to it. Cool. Speed run to see you can look it up first. You won.
Okay, I'm at least glad I got that right.
Yeah. It's times like this I wish ISGP Exhibition Championship was back, because that would have been epic, right? Like,
What's that be? ISGP Exhibition Championship.
yeah, that one. Or as Angus famously sang it wrong once, I remember.
God, I remember that.
Yeah, and Andrew had a massive go at him in Koala, and it's like, you helped write the thing and you didn't know how it goes, like, you know. So it felt like Andrew's in the call for a second there. He just possessed my body.
Imagine helping write something or helping create something and not knowing how it goes. That's why we're all far more organised here over on Extra Charge.
Exactly, yeah. Have you been speaking to Gin Juice by any chance?
No, I did
No
that
comment.
the second time, sorry. Got the crystal the first time.
Yeah. Or Square to Play, as it's also been called.
Square to play.
Yeah.
Start to talk.
Start to talk, R2 to accelerate.
X to doubt.
Yeah. Oh, and also A to replay.
Yep.
Yes.
See, we've gone so far from message that actually I picked up a new controller.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with like an arcade joystick.
Unfortunately.
There's no buttons on this. It's just the joystick. I don't know
No
what to
wonder
do
your
with it.
footage didn't make it in the race, man. Because I think you were only able to go up and down. You couldn't go sideways, so you were more or less stuffed when it came to the ball mini games.
Yeah, I didn't make out the first warp room.
Yeah. And also, you could only go up and down in the pogo, and you couldn't pick any crates up. Like, you know,
Oh,
in
no, I've got
hindsight,
two
it wasn't
crates.
your. Oh, true.
Oh, close.
Granted,
Well,
I
they're
walked
think-
into them, but
Anything could happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I think also you mapped the kick with the same button as up.
I think Dream Bash
So,
is
but yeah.
it didn't work out too well for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's often the way though, but hey ho.
We can learn from our mistakes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I enjoy ring ding as well.
And we all know we've both made our fair share of them.
I love ring.
Especially me. I had a few Bobbledink modes in this race.
The
The
Bobbledink modes.
doing the gem on any of the polar panic levels, because as it turns,
I was hoping you'd say playing the game.
well, that was one of them too. But or playing as Brio really, because you know he was quite he's not the usual character I play as, so it was quite the challenge to pick up. But you know, it was a fun challenge all the same. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's all that matters.
I've never seen that.
absolutely. Oh, here's one thing to talk about. What character would you have gone for?
Wild Pig.
Depends, really. It looks like you're all going for different characters, so...
Yeah.
I mean, if we didn't have to worry about that rule, I would have gone for Rillaroo.
Yeah.
But obviously, if I had to go for a different character, what's left?
the two characters we banned, actually.
Yeah, kind of the point.
I think what
Not
was
that it
funny-
would have made a difference, because I would have still gotten dead last.
Well, this wasn't a specific rule going into the race about like we all had to be a different character. It just kind of worked out that way. It turned out 6 of us were racing, and then I think one of us made the point of, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we all had different characters? And then, hey presto, it happened.
To be honest, I think it's better this way, having all different characters.
Yeah, because I think you just get a good breadth of, you know, how each of them play, each of them control, things like that.
Yeah.
And I also got a chance to play a character I never normally would. Like, you know, Brio would not even be my 5th option, I don't think. So getting to play as him for this race was like quite the learning curve. But, you know, I quickly learned going through that, like, there are challenges that he's suited to and challenges he isn't. Yeah.
Also, I've just realised what character I could have played as. As long as I
Fate
played the
Crash.
Japanese version, I could have played Fate Crash, yes.
I know.
Ah,
I know.
yes.
He's only in the Japanese version, but honestly, that kind of just fits with my spirit of things.
I'm not gonna
True.
lie, I'm surprised Juninjuice, you know, being Juninjuice, didn't choose to play the Japanese version.
That's a good point.
Also, it's worth mentioning, not to be a Debbie Downer, but going back to the race quickly, that MTB has entered the boss.
I just noticed that, yes.
Yeah.
So, providing all goes well, he should have 3rd place.
Yeah.
Unless he just, like, has a very bad time in this boss.
Yeah. Which, you know, given the ball section he's about to go into, it's also a ball section.
Another one of another one of the sections I do not like.
Yep.
All we can say is good luck.
Yes.
Isn't it like a valid strategy here to in speedruns to just die right at the start or something just to get your health back?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's interesting that MTB's not opted to go straight in for that strategy, actually. Because I know, yeah. Because I think he even said later on that, you know, that's what he'd always do. So,
What
but I
that
suppose
was his,
maybe
that was his Marcus mode.
Marcus. There we go. More modes. Ah, okay, nice.
Oh yeah, the instant death balls.
Yeah.
That was actually intentional.
Fair enough then.
No.
There might be something quite nice in the whole trying to beat it first try, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly the swag factor.
Oh, absolutely.
Never gonna let the 100% down.
It's like I beat nitrous oxide in my first attempt, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Yeah.
Quick, CJC, make that T-shirt.
Just need this and 1 crystal. Hopefully, ring ding crystal will suffice.
But yeah.
It's gonna have to.
Mm,
Indeed.
I feel like. I feel like this game is. This game proved to me
I
that
am genuinely surprised.
you can always go for the first
Like, I
try.
know they won the
Oxide.
Crash Bash
That's
tournament,
actually
but, like,
how I used
they
to
really
play
were
it.
quick.
It's always a challenge and fun.
I'm repeatedly failing at Oxide.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think I ever recall a time that I defeated Oxide first try.
I don't recall a time I ever got to Oxide.
On Oxide, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I did not finish this game.
Oh.
Looking at it now, does it make you want to go finish this game?
No.
No way any
It
of us
does,
are
actually,
finished.
yeah.
I'm more than happy watching.
Yeah. See,
I'll finish it eventually. But I'll do it as a 201% playthrough because ain't no way I'm suffering through this game alone.
yeah. I recall a time that I watched a 201% playthrough on, was it like either ESA or GDQ, one of the two. And actually the speed run took them so long that by the time they got to the end of the speed run, it was actually like their actual session had wrapped up about 3 hours beforehand, and the next team of people were actually there waiting to set up.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I'm just sort of like, yeah, I think they got to like 6 hours or something ridiculous at that point, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, yeah.
Did they not consider the possibility it would take that long?
I don't know. I mean, if you've gotten to that point where you're playing the game in that mode at that sort of event, they should have foreseen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have they should know like the estimated time in advance, you know.
Yeah, because it's like, I get it maybe taking an extra 10 minutes or so, but an extra couple hours?
Yeah,
Come
like,
on.
you know, yeah. Although granted, you know, I'm one of the schmucks who stayed and watched the whole thing. Granted,
That's-
not in one sitting, but like, you know,
That's probably why they let it go on, because they knew people would watch it.
yeah.
Have you won yet?
Because, you know, like it or not, Crash Bash does have its dedicated fans, and, you know, I'm one of them.
I will fail,
Yeah,
and
for
fail
some
again at
reason.
this.
You're a minority then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm one of few people who rages too much at this game.
You die in this
Yeah.
game.
Oh, no, I rage all the same at this game. It's one of the things, like, when people like Yoga talk about everything that's wrong with the game and why he detests it, I'm like, see, here's the thing. I agree with everything you're saying. The AI is bullshit. The game is unfair. It is needlessly and mercilessly hard, but I still love it. Like,
Honestly, that's fair.
It's a weird sadistic thing. I don't know what it is.
So, yeah, now we know what your fetish is.
Yeah.
It's always
Oh, yeah, Oxide. That's it. Oh, be too hard or whatever.
yeah, some people do have these tendencies to, you know, sadistic or self-harming, you know.
Just remember
Yeah.
the safe word is nitro.
Two Dysons in our house.
It's actually like every time with Crash Bash,
And the
basically.
danger word is trinitrotoluene.
I didn't pick it.
So that's just another opportunity for me to drop that I know what TNT stands for.
I wonder what it is that makes you
Nice.
be able to not.
This actually stands for that's not TNT. The extra T is a typo.
Oh yeah, of course.
So close. Come on, Oxide, go down.
Some people play this game because they're just that huge fan of Oxide. They wanna see everything about the game.
Or they like to punish themselves,
Okay, right.
Yeah.
just
here we go.
like I do.
Please be the
I'd
last.
say it's a bit of both.
It'll be the last attempt, Mark.
Yeah, why not, actually?
I don't know.
It will be, but trust me, it's.
Well, that's actually interesting.
So I know I've said that unless Marcus gets like very unlucky, he's got third. I don't think he's getting unlucky because I just noticed Lucas has also entered Oxide.
5, at least.
Yeah, they finished pretty close.
It's a race against time now.
Yeah, no, depends.
It just, so I remembered the that's not TNT thing reminded me of a joke from The Simpsons. It was now follow a little formula called P, B, and J. Peer at the monitor. B, judgmental. and J, jot it down. And one way to remember that is ABC. Always be considering PB and J. But the single most important rule is the 4 A's. Always act according to ABC.
I remember that joke.
Which one?
So
are you
that,
doing, Mark?
but when you said that's not TNT, I was like, I had to go and like search that right now, or it was gonna bug me. But yeah, go watch The Simpsons, guys. It's on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Not sponsors.
No sponsors or anything. Like Disney, if you did want to buy us out for 51 billion, at least 10 quid of that will go to Gin and Juice, obviously, for his artwork. Then the rest will go to administration fees and my personal private jet fund. Yeah.
Does that mean the only games allowed will be Disney games?
And
Yes.
Crash Bash.
On the
I can
topic
see
of,
Disney Dash 45.
On the topic of
coming.
Simpsons and Disney and the act.
Right, I want that red ball to hit me.
On the topic of like the Simpsons and the references, though, I remember the episode with the barbecue where they also did the acronyms. Homer's BBBQ.
I'm gonna go for a
The extra B stands for BYOBB. What's that extra B for? That was a typo.
Yes, there we go. So we both had The Simpsons on our mind today. Oh,
Pretty
quickly
much,
at the
yeah.
race though, MTB has now claimed 3rd place, so very well done. And Lucas is currently in the
MTB.
Oxide ride, so you know they were actually there wasn't a lot of time between them. Clearly,
No, yes, he does.
Yeah, 3 hours and 38 minutes.
Why is it not giving me a vacuum?
I think they were pretty even.
I'm not
among
having a good
the
time
rest.
on this trophy, am I?
That's why.
You're really not.
This is
No.
bullshit.
Well, on the bright side, Juninjus is also not having a good time on his level.
Yeah.
That's not a bright
Yeah, that
side for
did make
anyone.
me better.
I mean, it's a bright side for you, just not for him.
Have you ever heard the quote from The Simpsons? That's a problem for future Homer. Man, I do not envy that guy. It's like, you know, this is past Bobbledink's problem. I do not envy him.
Yes.
Shout out to
I'm much
Past
happier.
Bobbledink suffering this much.
Yes. All for the entertainment and memes and stuff. And, you know.
All about memes.
Past Bobbledink is standing there like, man, that future Bobbledink's a dick.
Literally. I was thinking that at the time. I was like, you know, oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to being future Bobbledink.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
I was having that same struggle.
Yeah, so this is something that bugs me in the ring ding level, because it's like I got the vacuum cleaner,
It's the
but Dingo Dial spun me and then it went to him. And it's like, what on earth?
No.
And then the one time I do get it, they change the balloon to their colour, so yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I'm not even
Yeah.
getting one hit. on
Those
him,
levels are
that's
just
fine.
always so annoying. Like, to be honest, I don't think I ever made it to those types of levels in my own personal playthroughs. That's how little of this game I've actually played in the grand scheme of things.
I look forward to the time you pick this up for the first time. See, I got a bit more lucky there, which is, you know, thank goodness.
It's like, actually, I might have played the levels, but it was in a save state version.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
understandable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I blocked this game out of my mind.
Well, I mean, this
I
game
wasn't
is the
impressed.
reason I know about Spyro. Can't believe I waited until now to bring that up, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it
Spyro
the
Year of
demo?
the Dragon had a demo on here, and then my
Yes.
brother Reese got it for Christmas, and the rest is history.
You know how it is.
Smart
Mhm.
cross promotion.
Any last remarks quickly before we head back to the original commentary?
Yes. Do not send me into the void again, please. It's dark.
Go
Yeah.
back to the void now.
No,
It's
No.
dark in there.
no, please have mercy, Koala.
It's not
It
my.
it
It's
was
my
never the
weapon.
same after he came out.
No.
And now back into the void we go. Bye. Woo.
I think this is the longest.
Why are you
event
spinning
I've
me?
actually
I
took
don't
part
have
in.
anything. Dumbledore asked calmly.
No. Why
Oh,
can't I
yeah.
move faster?
Dumbledore asked calmly. I remember that one in the race I did with Skater, and Case was like, no, he asked calmly.
Oh, yeah.
They should be going through. Damn.
No.
I'm not doing well. Oh my goodness. Just give me a fucking balloon and a fucking vacuum cleaner. And let me be done with
Ah,
this.
for
Yep.
Christ's
That happened to
sake.
me. On the second to last attempt. Or third to last attempt. Second to last
I
attempt.
don't care what's going on Lucas's screen. I'm still on ring ding.
Ring ding. Ring ding is the last one though.
Yes, and I'm failing. It
What
won't
are you doing?
just
The gem
give me
crystal?
it. I'm doing the trophy
Yes.
and it's not giving me anything.
Ah.
I shouldn't be struggling this much on a fucking trophy.